Hello everyone, my name is Mohit and you are watching MongoDB series. Today in this video, I'm going to cover some important topics. First, find the null value, null fields, then count, limit, sort, skip and distinct. Now let's check first how to find null field. Okay, first of all, let's see how many collection I have. Show collections. So these are the collections. Okay, now I'm checking profession. Let's check the profession calculation collection db dot profession dot find. Now I can see these are the records of profession collection. Here you can see interest music. Here you can see interest null, interest art, and you can see there is no field called interest in ID this one and this one. Consider you want to find the fields in which interest equal to null or doesn't exist. So in this situation, we can use here new document interest. Okay, yes, correcting the mistake. So I'm getting the fields in which interest field either null or doesn't exist. Okay, so this is the first way to check the null field or doesn't if field doesn't exist. So second way to check the type check. Okay, type check. What is the meaning of type check? In MongoDB, we have some type. You can see this is type. For double, we have number 1, for string 2, object 3. So similarly for null value, we have type 10. And we can check the type by using the type operator. Okay, type operator. So let's use this type operator in order to find the null field. Interest. So now let's make a new document here and write dollar $typ type, then 10 value, done. So here I'm getting null. So here I'm getting only null, node doesn't exist because type equal to null here. Okay, type is 10. So I'm finding the type 10. Okay. So you have seen in the previous was giving all the fields which contain null as well as those fields which do not contain the interest field. But this one is giving me only that field where interest equal to null. All right. So in this way you can check. Now the third one. Third is existence. Existence. So now I'm going to use the syntax for this one. Type here. Okay, interest is same. So intra right exists false in the lowercase. So you can see I'm getting a field in which the interest field doesn't exist. Okay, interest field. So I'm checking the interest field. So in the first one, you can see here where the interest equal to null, field is exist but value is null. Okay, but here I'm checking where field does not exist. Right? Now we have three methods: interest equal to null, interest type 10, and exist false. You can see clearly the difference between these two. So first interest equal to null returns the document where interest either equal to null or field doesn't exist. Interest type 10 returns the document where interest equal to null. Okay, means field exists but null. Third case, exist false, right? Exist false, where interest field doesn't exist. You can check here. I'm not getting this field here. Okay, I'm getting the only document which does not contain the interest field. Now you can see the clear distinction between these three methods, right? I hope you got the point. Now let's proceed to the next one. Next is count. If you want to check the count of records, means you want to get an integer number, so use db.profession.find.count. So I'm getting the 5 records. Okay, I'm getting the 5 records. Consider I want to check where exist false, interest exist false. How many counts are present? How many document? 2 documents. So in this way, you can also use a count. Okay, or you can use a count without using find method. You can directly put this condition in the count. Okay, so this is another way to use the count. Next thing, limit. Okay, limit. Limit means consider I'm getting the 5 records, 100 records, 1000 records, but I need only the 2 records. So I'm using limit 2. So now I'm getting the upper 2 records, means first 2 records, right? Consider you want to skip the first 2 records. You want to skip, so use skip instead of limit. Okay, now I'm getting the user 3, user 4, and user ID 4. Now I'm getting these fields. Okay, means I'm skipping the first 2 fields. If you want to print only 2 fields, first 2 field, use limit. If you want to skip first 2, use skip. Okay, I think you got the point. Count, limit, sort. Next is sort. Now let's check the sort method. db.data1. Let's see this collection data1. This is a new collection. Data1 contain name and the score of a person. Name AA, score 90. I want to sort this record according to their score. So I can use db.data1 dot find dot sorry find dot sort based upon their score. So give a document score 1. Score 1 means apply the score field for the sorting purpose. By default, this one is using the ascending order. By default means if I'm using 1 here, then ascending order. If I use here -1, it means that descending order. You can see 90, 80, 60, 60, 50. Okay, if you want to sort based upon their name, ascending order, use name field here. Okay, instead of using score, use name. Now this is the ascending order because Z is uppercase means higher precedence value, then K, then B, then A, then A. Okay, so this is a sort. Consider I want to find the distinct record, not a duplicate value. So I can use distinct here. Distinct. Okay, based upon score. Oh, it's document, not a value. Just 1 second. So don't use this one here. Don't use a document. So you can see these are the distinct record. Okay, distinct record, distinct number, because you can see 60 repeated 2 times. Now in this list, or you can say array, I cannot see 60 2 times. Okay, only 1 time. So that's why distinct. Okay, so in this way you can get the distinct results. So we have completed the agenda. So if you found this video useful, please share the video, like the video, and subscribe the channel. And stay tuned for our next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.